Yo, everybody, welcome to episode 43 of the Takeaway Podcast. We're doing two parts today, so you're about to see our clothes change real quick. But part one is interview with Jamoni Jones, who's a local basketball player here in Grand Rapids. He plays for East Kentwood. He's a senior, so he's on his way out, on his way to the college level, doing great things. We interviewed him. We talked a lot about, his evolution as a player, is what he's into on and off the court, his mindset. So I think we have a lot of young athletes listening to this. So this is a good one for you guys trying to figure out like your paths and your journeys. And then for people just kind of like that want to see what the youth of Grand Rapids is up to, this is a good spot. Like this kid's got his head on straight. So I think there's a lot of value that you can gain from listening to this.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, he's a good kid. We'll cut into that real quick. It's about a 30-minute conversation or so check that out, and then make sure you stick around. Me and Vince are going to cut back in.
Yeah, and make sure you show him some love. Add him on Instagram.
Yep.
He's starting off his little YouTube career too, guys, so check it in.
Oh, yeah. Check out his YouTube channel. Good entertainment over there. All right, Jamoni, welcome to the show, brother. Episode 45 of the Takeaway Podcast. Welcome.
Yo.
Appreciate you coming on, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So let's just get right to it, man. So you're a basketball player at East Kentwood, getting a lot of attention around the city and around other places right now.
Straight hooper.
Yeah, let's just kind of like cut to the beginnings.
I've seen the vids.
Yeah, we've seen the highlights.
I'll playing 2K or some shit, bro. I was like, damn.
Let's just cut to like the upbringing, man. Like, was basketball always a part of your life? Like, it was a part of your family? Like, how'd you get involved with it?
Yeah, pretty much it's been like always a part. Like I started playing like when I was like 2. So that's when I first started like trying to get out. My dad was taking me to like YMCA's and stuff, but I couldn't play. They said I was too young.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't let me like play, but I was trying to play at the age of 2. Always grabbing the bigger ball from my sister. My sister played. I'm like, nah, you're going to take this little basketball, a little mini ball. Let me get this big one. So, like, in our family pictures of us growing up, I got the big ball. She got the little.
That's funny.
It's always been a part of me.
So when would you say what age you fell in love with the game?
It's somewhere in elementary, probably like 2nd, 3rd grade when I actually like started playing and stuff. Like 2nd grade, I couldn't really play like besides AAU type of thing because I tried to play school, but they wanted me to play with our 5th grade team when I was in 2nd grade at my elementary. But
that's crazy.
They didn't let me, so I ended up moving out here to Kentwood after that, and then I just been playing AAU ever since then. And then once they got into middle school, because here in Kentwood you can't play middle school basketball till 7th grade. So
okay.
that's when I played here. And then if I wanted to play 8th grade, but then I would have it was like a whole bunch of confusion. I would have maybe had to sit out my 8th grade year. So I'm like, no, that's dead. So I played 7th grade and then 8th grade next year.
Oh wow! Wait, so go back to 2nd grade for a hot second. So like, did you fall in the game, or did you realize like I'm better than all these people? Like, like did it hit you like that?
The funny part is, Marcus Bingham, Bingham at Michigan State. Yeah, so me, him, and his little brother, we all went to the same elementary.
Okay.
And so we were all together, but they weren't as good at that time. Like, Kel was the goofy kid. Marky B, they was both like real goofy, so they wasn't all like that. So they wanted me to play, but I couldn't. So then it's like now looking back, like imagine like we all stayed together. So me, Marky, and Kel, like that'd be crazy. But yeah, bro. So it was weird. Like I went to like William C. Avenue, it's an elementary school.
Okay.
I forgot on what side of town it's on. But yeah, I wish I would have did. I wish I could have did it though. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Kind of like Julian Newman type of thing.
Yeah, being 2nd grade playing with 5th grade is like what, bro? Like,
yeah, young superstar.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah. So was there like a particular season leading up to high school where you realized that you were like a standout player? Or was it just like one day you just woke up and you're like, I got this?
So like I always played like up a level. So
Mhm.
like in my fourth grade, I played fifth grade AAU. Fifth grade, I had played sixth grade AAU, and then the Gus Mackers and stuff, I played up too. Me and my friends,
Mhm.
and then I think sixth grade, I think sixth grade I played my own age group. Or sixth grade or seventh grade, I played like my age, and then everything just flipped. Like I was killing like all the kids in my grade and
Mm.
stuff. And then seventh grade school season came, and that's when I think like my name started kind of getting around. Like seventh grade school season, that's when I started to like everybody like, whoa, who this kid type of
Yeah.
thing. I dropped 50 points one game in middle school versus Granville, seventh grade year. That was crazy. But
That's nuts.
Points in middle school. So like,
That's
what's
crazy.
your how much is talent? How much is hard work for you? Like, are you just always like working out, trying to get better, like working on your left,
see,
whatever? Or are you just like kind
that's
of like, go ahead.
that's the thing. People like a lot of people don't see like the other things, like because they
Right.
expect like a lot of people post all their workouts, post when they in the gym, post when they running, working out, whatever it is. A lot of people post all that, but
Yeah.
like it's always been like it's people they're not gonna see everything you do. So why try and
Mhm.
show them? Oh, I'm working today, or I'm doing this. Just go do it, and then show them when they are there watching you. Just show them what you did. Show them all that work you put in. I feel like I've always just been like working out, going to the gym, getting up shots, dribbling, running, whatever it may be. Like it's more
Mhm.
than just basketball. Getting in the weight room,
Yeah.
getting my speed up, agility, all that plays a part.
Yeah. That's a good foundation, man. So
Crazy. It's such
leading
a
into high school, you said that you like went right up to varsity right freshman year.
Yeah.
So is that something that you had expected, or did that like kind of come out of left field?
So like that was one of my goals. Like I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
play varsity basketball coming in, and then so when I was making my high school, like where I was gonna go to high school, it was either EK, Christian, or Catholic Central.
Oh,
And like
really?
I wanted to play varsity my freshman year, and at Catholic Central, I was gonna most likely be playing JV, and then Christian, I was gonna be playing behind Dwayne, but I was gonna be playing varsity, but behind Dwayne Washington.
Yeah.
I wanted to do both, but then I was gonna go to Christian. I was right here to go to Christian, and then mind you, I told you how Coach Enema was my AU coach.
Yeah.
So he showed up at my front door one day, and we had a talk. And I'm like, my parents talked, and was just like, we just gonna make the moves right here. I literally live right next to EK, basically. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, all right. So, and at Christian, I was gonna have to be at school like 45 minutes early before the door is even open, type of thing. I'm like, yeah, it's still gonna be too much. So, I ended up going to EK, and then in the summer, I chose EK right after the end of the school season. I mean, the end of my 8th grade year.
Mm-hmm.
So then the summer, I played varsity the whole summer. So then I'm like, all right, it's cool. I'm gonna have fit there. And then ended up just going, and then it kind of grew on me that I was gonna be playing varsity when Animal became my coach, because he
Mm-hmm.
reached out to become my coach, and I'm like, why would he do this for a player who's gonna be playing freshman or JV? Like, who's just gonna
Right.
do that? Like, you see
Yeah.
something in the kid, and
Right.
that's really what stood up to me and my parents though, because like he went out of his way. He did something that he ain't ever did before for me to basically come to his school type of thing, and that no other coach did.
Wow,
That's
that's
crazy.
big, man. Because like, as EK alums, bro, like you've definitely and like in your teammates, bro, like put EK on the basketball side of things too. Because going Catholic and having those two powerhouses of schools and like being able to be like, nah, like
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
other people, bro. Like, nah, they'd be like, I'm going to Christian, bro. They'd be like, I'm going, Catholic Central for sure. So like, big
that's
ups to
kind of
you.
what happened. Like me and my mom was talking. My mom wanted me to go somewhere else, but I'm like, me and my dad was always on. Don't run. Like, don't run from where you was at. Like, it happened when I was. We can say that for later, but like basically, just don't run. Move on. Build your own name. Build some. Like, build an
Yeah.
empire around you. Do what you like. Bring up people in you. Do stuff like that. Don't just go to where everybody else going. Don't follow the crowd. Don't go to a powerhouse. Don't like see what you can do yourself or with the people you got. And that's kind of like my friends was there. I
I
didn't want
like
to leave
that.
my friends. I'm like, look, bro, we can do something. And the people that was in the grade above me, my junior year, their senior year, that we were supposed to win a state championship, but people left, people transferred, so
Mm,
a lot of things didn't work out. But if they stayed, we for sure would have won that state championship. But that's a
man.
different story.
So I guess cutting right into high school, was there any point where you thought about transferring to like a prep school or something like that down south or something?
Yeah. So after my sophomore year, I was supposed to transfer and I was gonna go to Christian, but
Oh man.
uh, I decided not to. And then Spire came in the picture. They called me, and that's where LaMelo and Rocket and Isaiah and all them went.
Yeah.
So I went on a visit down there, and I went on a visit down there at Spire, and we scrimmaged and stuff. We went through like a whole school day type of thing. We went around the campus and I did a tour of stuff like that, and um, looked at the housing. Everything was good. Like I'm like yeah.
Yeah, that's a
But
nice
then
place.
some had threw me off. Like we were meeting with the AD, and he kind of told me, he was like yeah, you're really good, this and that, blah blah blah. But you're not gonna go play Division I basketball if you stay at EK. And also I looked at my AU coach. My AU coach was there with us, and I looked
Mhm.
at him, and I just shook my head. And I told my dad when we left there, I said I'm not going there.
Wow.
And that's like that was really the reason. My dad was like, all right, well, just think about it. And then I told him why. I'm like, he telling me I can't go Division I unless I go to that school. Like, I feel like that's not the case. I feel like I can do it without you. I don't need to go here. I don't need your help to be able to
Hmm.
go to this school or to have my name out. But I love the school. It was beautiful. Like, well, not we didn't check out the school because they actually went to St. John's is another school, but Spire is like where they trained and everything. But it was a different school that you had to go to. It was two
Okay.
of them. It was either a online school or actual like public school. But yeah, so that's why I told him like I'm not gonna do it. And then I ended up getting my first D1 offer right after my junior season.
Mm.
And my
Mm.
AU the thing is my AU coach had sent it to him. Like he didn't say nothing,
Hey,
he just sent it to him. Like didn't have nothing to say.
that's funny.
So proving people wrong and being true
Yeah.
to yourself is probably one of your pillars, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know
That's
where that
real,
comes from? Like, did someone like cross you up in elementary school and you just always got a chip on your shoulder? Like,
Nah, I just feel like my dad just put that in me because like
okay.
it's like more things than just basketball. Like don't run from it. And that's kind of what he just put into me and installed in me. That's what I just grew on.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
And that's crazy, man. When you think about it, because like we never got to talk to like you always see it from like give you an outside perspective. You always see these characters and these kids are good at a sport, and like you don't know what it's like being that kid, right? Like everyone is just like, oh, bro, go score points, or like
Mm-hmm.
people just like treating you just like a piece of meat or like a an end to like. So I'm always like
Yeah,
wondering like how people feel like with all that pressure, especially at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Because like you 17, 18, people talking about this D1 college, you won't make it here, and it's just like you're like 16,
yeah,
17, like they put so much pressure at you to make
Yeah.
a life decision at 16. You can't really drive yet for real. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
bro. It was far like from my friends and family, like because that Spire is like 5 hours away from here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm already gonna have to leave when I go to college. I'm gonna just stick it out. And we almost got to states. We almost got to states last year,
Yeah.
and then I got my first D1 offer. So I'm like maybe it wasn't all bad. Maybe it wasn't all a bad decision.
Mm.
Wow.
So then carrying that underdog mentality, you got invited to Steph Curry's camp, which kind of focuses on these underrated players. You were one of 16, right? One of 16 players invited to the
Yeah.
camp.
So my bad.
You good?
So I went to the location in Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
and there was I don't know how many more locations, but there's I think two or three more, and so they picked eight boys from each like location and eight girls from each location, so 16 in total. And we were all gonna meet up at this big in Oakland. We are all gonna meet up there,
Yeah.
and I don't know what we are gonna do, but that was supposed to be last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been coming back today, but I don't know what we was gonna be doing, but I think it was gonna be similar like to what we did in Chicago. And then there was gonna be one boy, one girl who was gonna get picked to go to his SC30 camp.
Yeah.
So that the one with like all the top players in the country. It was gonna be one of us to get picked to that. So if that would have got like that would have been big to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are they gonna push it back because of the virus stuff, or no? They just gonna call it?
I mean, right now it's postponed, but we don't know how long this virus is gonna be around here. So
Right.
True. Yeah. So I mean, although that you haven't had the chance to go to the camp yet, what did it mean to be able to even get the opportunity? Like, was that you view that as like a big milestone for you?
oh yeah, that was big. And then it was even more like Steph Curry posted it on all his social medias.
Yeah.
Like we were doing our Black History Month program, and like as soon as I walked off stage, my watch had went off, and it was a post from Steph Curry, and I'm like, what? Like I don't have his post notifications on. Like what's going on? And then I scroll up, and then he like tagged me and something. I'm like, whoa. So I pull up. I'm like, oh shoot. I'm talking to my girl because she was right next to me. She was like telling me good job and stuff. That I just came off stage doing my performance and stuff. She talking about something. Good job. And I look, and she said, go get your phone. So I run. I go get my phone. Everybody on me. I'm like,
yeah.
like I just like it was just
Jaw
shocking.
drop.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like then my phone just started blinking. Like everybody's like, bro, look, you see stuff. I'm like, this is crazy.
Man.
Followers, people texting me, like people still DM me to this day, like from that post, talk about some. Like this dude just hit me up like a couple hours ago from Jamaica. Like I'm like, whoa, like
That's
what's
crazy.
going on?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, that was crazy.
That's crazy, bro. That's where I'm from, bro. From Jamaica.
Bruh,
Yeah, man.
dude hit me up. I was like, what? Talking about then I looked you up on YouTube, and then I'm like, oh. He like, but you never know who's watching.
You also play football too?
Yeah.
Oh, so you dual sports? That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you just an athlete. You just an athlete all around.
Athlete, yeah.
I don't mess
I just
with
went
that
on
much.
his Instagram. That's why. Wait, so how tall are you, bro?
6 foot.
Wow, that's crazy. What position you playing for basketball normally?
Point guard.
So you're a natural leader. Are you more like a passer or getting buckets? Like what's more your I know your role at the point in the game, obviously get everybody involved and be a leader, but like,
if you watch my highlights and stuff, you're gonna see more scoring. But I feel like the best part of my game is my vision. Like, and that's what stands out to like college coaches. They can see that. Like, but my AAU team, I got to score. I'm not my AAU team. My school team, I kind of had to move into like more of a scoring role. But I love passing. Like, I feel like I can get it through a hole that's this big, and it's gonna get right to you through traffic. Like, and that's you can ask my teammates. They know I always see you. You like think I don't see you. That ball gonna be hitting you in your face. And it's been like that since middle school. Our big dude, he going to MSU next year, Dallas Fincher. He done caught so many balls in his chest and on his nipples, on his head.
That's funny. He played basketball with you? Because he's going for football, right?
Yeah, he played basketball with us in middle school.
Okay. So what made you is it just like a love for football that made you want to play both, or was it just something to do kind of?
No, I don't like football.
This
my brother right here. He go to Catholic Central. I mean, he go to Wyoming, Diego.
Okay.
And so 7th grade year, he because we're like he's basically like my real brother. Basically, we grew up together, everything like that. So 7th grade year, his dad was football coach at this like in his one league. So we all went to go play together. And then I played 7th and 8th grade year. 8th grade year, like I had a big year. And then I had played I was gonna stop playing football in high school, but then freshman year, I'm like all my friends were playing and stuff. I'm like skipping, I'm gonna go. So my parents didn't want me to play, but I got on my bike, snuck to football practice in the summer, and then I just came home one day and was like waiting for them to get home, and I was like, I'm playing football. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I've been practicing the whole summer.
That's funny. How'd that go? How'd that conversation go?
They was just like, is that what you want to do? Like, all right. This and that. I'm like, all right, cool. But I didn't play my junior year. Junior year, I took a year off because I just focused on basketball. And then I ended up coming back senior year.
So we won't talk about like anything going into the college decision at all, but I do want to know, what is it like having all these colleges like reaching out to you? like being in your position, like, you know, you're 18, whatever, in high school, fresh out of high school? Like, is it kind of like overwhelming at times, or are you able to manage it?
I mean, when it first started, like that first day when college coach can call you,
Mm-hmm.
that's a nice day. Like coaches, it's midnight and your phone just ringing. Coach is calling you back to back, texting you. You think you about to just like you just think everything like it feel like that night you about to get 50 offers.
Yeah.
But but no, I mean, like it's a I don't even know how to explain it. Sometimes like a coach will text me, like I'll see the text, but I kind of wait a little bit to respond.
Yeah.
Like as sometimes it does get a little tiring because like or they sending you videos and sending you like things on Google Drive and stuff to like look at and everything. It's kind of like sometimes you just want time to yourself. So I just it's kind of like when you texting somebody, you'll see their text, but like you like, all right, I'm gonna respond in a little bit.
Yeah.
So we one of our first episodes we had Tillman on, and so we were like asking him like, when did it click when you think that you could actually go like to the top, like forget Division I, like going to the league. Like when did it? Like what age did it click for you? You think like, yo, if I work hard enough, I can probably go to the league, or has it not hit you yet?
I mean, like every kid, like every basketball player, girl or boy, they dream, like mostly their dream is to go like to the top.
Yeah.
Like they want to play, but everybody not gonna work for it. Everybody not gonna like put in the extra miles, the extra like weightlifting, like all the extra stuff to do it. I feel like it kind of clicked for me. I think like my maybe 8th grade year, I'm kind of like just looking at like and playing against people who like are now the top 50, top 100 players in the nation. Like, bro, I went head to head with them. I went bucket for bucket. I went like with most of them, and it's like they can do it. I can do it. All you gotta do is work. Really, just put in the work. Go the extra mile, like, and everything's gonna basically click in. I mean, like we all got the dream to go to the NBA and the WNBA and stuff. But I'm like, I want to go, but if it don't happen, I want to have a life. I want to do more. Like I want to be more than a basketball player. Like LeBron said, like more than an athlete. Like I want to be more than just a hooper, more than just somebody you see on highlights or somebody you just see shooting the ball.
Yeah,
that's good.
You know, life is much more than that. Like it's just cool to hear like your perspective though, because like I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm into business. I think for me it clicked at like 19 when I was like, yo, I'm really good at this. You know what I'm saying? Like
you gotta find your passion and then move forward with it.
Yeah, but it is the work though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different kind of sport, right? But like you gotta like work on your craft.
Whatever you do, you gotta get better in. You gotta work in. Like you, like an entrepreneur. Like I want to go into business after, like whenever I'm done basketball, I want to do something in the business. I want to have my own business. But you gotta like, I know it's gonna be a bunch of like I'm gonna fail doing that. I'm gonna fail a couple times until I'm good at it, until I'm great at it. Like or like places like shoe stores. Like they have their droughts. They have their droughts, and then now they booming. Like Nike, they are amazing now. They didn't start like that. It's just you just gotta keep working and keep trying, pushing yourself. That's with anything in life.
Well, they say the athletes make the great CEOs and great execs because you guys come from that. Like what it takes. You want to be a better 3-point shooter. You got to shoot every day for the whole summer, right? To be better, and like that's part of business, bro. You want to get good at something. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to just keep putting the work in. Yeah, that's sick, bro. It's good you have your mind on bigger things, bro. Because you run into a lot of kids and they all think they're going to NBA. And I'm not one to be negative, but I'm just like, bro, y'all can't go.
It's like only less than 1% can go, and it's like less than 3%. I think that even play Division I ball. So it's like all that even is a blessing. To even get a college call is a blessing. Even like a JUCO scholarship, whatever it is, all that is a blessing because there's a lot of kids in this world that don't even get that.
It's true. I'm an example of that. Ain't no D1 offers for me. Yeah. That's good, man. So it sounds like you're definitely like excited for the next step and like excited to put the work in,
Yeah, I just can't wait to get all this college stuff done and get down to school.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to kind of shift gears a little bit, like what kind of music you listen to, bro? Like what's on your playlist when working out? What's on your playlist before games? Like what are you listening to?
I listen to everything. I mean, I got to because when I'm on the aux, I got a girlfriend. So when I'm on the aux, I can't just sit here playing rap music.
Yeah.
You're gonna take it from me. But if I want to stay on the aux, I got to be versatile with it. So I got everything on my playlist, man. Even before the game, I got a game day playlist, and you might catch me listening to some Beyonce or something, mess around. But hey, whatever pull up.
Whatever gets you locked in.
Beyonce got hits, bro.
Hey, man.
She do.
We know. It's true. It's true.
I love Beyonce, bro. She's always on my playlist. On every place that I always throw a Beyonce song on there or a Rihanna song on there. For real. I'm not gonna hold nobody. What's something unique that people be like surprised by, like that you do before a game? Like you don't have to give all your secrets, but like what's something that you like? Is it push-ups? Is it like you gotta go talk to your girl real quick? You go talk to your mom? Like what do you do real quick before all right, I'm gonna go score 50? Let me go do this real quick.
I ain't never really thought about that. I probably do something that I don't notice. I don't think it's nothing that I notice or know of for real.
Do you eat before games or do you eat after the game?
I eat before, but I eat like a couple hours before. My mama gonna cuss me out if I eat right before.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's crazy.
So it sounds like your mom's is the one that helps like hold you down and like gives you the most advice. What type of relationship do you two have?
It's like, my mom and my dad, two different people. My mom, she the one that be like she be yelling, she like she gonna cuss me out, she gonna do all that. And my dad like a more like I know, I understand. He more calm. At the games, he not gonna be yelling. My mom be all types of crazy. At the games, my dad gonna wait till after the game. If I want to talk, we gonna talk. If not, like we not gonna talk about the game. We just gonna talk about something else. We gonna move forward. But he gonna like my dad tell me if I'm right or wrong or stuff like that. But my mom, the more of a like she want to be the big dog. That's what she do. She want to be the big one.
Yeah, man. That's how moms are, though. G, like, she always got to remind you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially being, like, a minority, bro. You always got to, one thing I appreciate about my mom, she was always, like, tough on me, too.
Yeah,
like,
my dad always
older,
tell
you be
me.
like, man, yeah, it's all worth it, bro. You be like, yo, you tripping on me right now. But then, like, you get older, you're like, all right. Like,
my dad always tell me, like being, like, a minority, like you said, like, you got to go 10 times harder.
Yeah, man.
With everything. Because it ain't given. They gonna look over you.
They have more excuses, right? And I think we give ourselves more excuses too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like a double-edged sword. It's not just other people's, like, you just talk to somebody and you're like, bro, why you even have that mindset?
Yeah.
You know? Like, a lot of kids have been so fear-based that they would have gone to that school because another guy told them they couldn't go D1. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had enough, good raising in you and good, like, natural qualities in you to be like, all right, I'm going to try to make that EK, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a double-edged sword, because like, yeah, you gotta, as a minority, bro, you just gotta keep your mind focused and work just as hard or harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep aware, keep woke.
True. So before we wrap up, is there anything else you want to touch on real quick? I saw you've been making YouTube videos with your girl. You can go ahead and plug those real quick.
Yeah, we just dropped a video yesterday.
Okay.
Then we dropped another one today. I just dropped a little something. But it's called Layla and Jamoni. The Layla is Lailah, and then and Jamoni, Jamoni. And you can go subscribe to that. Just like the 3 videos. We just doing stuff, man. In the meantime, boy, we don't got nothing else to do, so
right.
Just gonna keep dropping videos.
That's what's up, man.
We got a video for y'all coming. That's gonna be hilarious, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
All right. We'll be on the lookout.
Starting YouTube career with this COVID-19, I see.
Yeah.
Everybody on their phones might as well.
Yeah, true. So everybody listening, go check that in the description. Also check out all his links to social medias will be down there too. Make sure to show bro some love. Yeah.
No, we got juice in, bro. We gotta get the video team people and we gotta make him a video, bro.
Like an edit?
Shit. Yeah, bro.
We could post some strings.
What, we about to get you a Nike commercial, G. Real quick. Nah, for real, bro. We should.
No, we should.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. All right, man. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Yeah,
thank you for having me.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it was a good conversation, bro.
Yeah, no, it was sick, man. I think that kid, man, I'm a fan already.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I obviously because he's just a high school kid, you don't really get a chance to hear about him as a person. So it was good to like. I felt like I got to know him a little bit. He's got his head on straight, man. Kid's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, he does, man. He does.
So we'll see where he ends up going to college. Maybe he'll throw on a little green and white, a little show some Michigan State love. We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
See what happens.
See him Boston.
Yeah, man. We on, what is this, week 3 of quarantine? Are we on week 3?
We're on week 3 of quarantine.
How you doing? You keeping your sanity, bro? You good?
Yeah, bro. Like, we'll see how long.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, like, it's not that bad for me, but I can sense it. Like, getting bad.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like
the boredom starting to set in.
The lack of freedom is starting to settle on my brain.
Yeah.
And then, like, I have this weird relationship with fear, so like, I don't like people like putting fear on me. I'm afraid to go outside, basically. You know what I'm saying? Not really, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
Now I was afraid to go outside. So it was like, you take away my freedom, my thought, my freedom of clarity. And I don't like that much, you know? So now I'm probably going to, like, react by taking bigger risks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I got smart because I don't want to be in the hospital bed, so.
Yeah.
But I'm holding up, though.
So then, besides the restaurant, what's, like, the number one thing you're missing right now?
Like, I would argue that, like, one thing that I like is, like, a flip in the last 3 years. One thing I don't like is the lack of structure. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not somebody that
like to your day.
Yeah, but now, like, I have to come up with like a whole new flow of how I live my life. You know?
Yeah.
But like currently, I'm staying up to 3, 4, 5 a.m. in the morning. So
yeah,
I'm just blowing my mind, and I've slept enough.
Yeah, I think everyone's sleep schedule's a little messed up right now.
Yeah, I slept enough in the last 10 days where I got more sleep in the last 10 days than I ever got in the last 3 years. So like for me, it's kind of like, I'm rested. I'm like fully energized.
Feeling good?
What about you?
I'm good. So I think we talked about this last week, but a lot of my hobbies are inside, like indoors anyway. So like I think a lot of people know I'm a big gamer. I like movies. I like, chilling out. I like playing games. I like reading. So as far as like my personal time, not much has changed. But on that same token, like I am a huge extrovert. So I'm missing going out to eat, like going out at night, grabbing a drink. Like I am missing all those things. So I'm doing good though. Like luckily, I live with family. I'm moving in with my brother soon for the rest of the quarantine. So it's not like I'm living alone, right? Like I'm not locked in my bedroom. Like I'm getting a good amount of social interaction. And so, I mean, on the flip side, like I'm actually getting huge progress in terms of like my health. Like there's no distractions, right? Like, although I miss going out to eat, it does take away from like my focus of getting healthy, right? So it is good not having that distraction, and like the bars aren't open, so I'm not drinking. So like my body's functioning well. No, so like it's good. Like on the flip side, like there's positives that are coming out of this. Like I'm working out like 2 hours a day, whereas I used to work out like an hour maybe, because obviously I have more free time. So I'm like, all right, I might as well fill it in with something. So
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, like it's good, bro. Like I'm although there's definitely like some areas I'm slipping, like my sleep schedule. There is some areas where I'm actually like doing better than I was prior, which is dope. And I feel good about that.
I've been such a bum.
It's good. I mean, you deserved it, bro. Like you deserve the cleanse or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too. But I've never been like, bro, I haven't like seen a workout. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you haven't even like sprinted up the stairs once just to get the blood going?
Fucking sweat. Only time I go is to go get some food. And then if the choices are like something healthy or something not as healthy, I'm probably going not as healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I've had meat for the last like 10 days. And like, that's about it.
Have you been going out to like fast food or like stuff like that?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. The way you said it, I was like, I thought you were.
No. I don't go eat. I'm just saying, like, I'll go make me some food.
Okay.
Well, I'll definitely go whip myself up a burger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, real quick. Make a brioche bun real quick.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm definitely in my cooking bag a little bit right now. I've been cooking.
Are you?
Yeah. Every
Yeah,
meal. I haven't gone out to eat, like, or I guess pick up food. I haven't gone and picked up food once during this whole thing. So I've been cooking every meal. I'm good.
See, bro. Like,
Getting a little
me
fancy.
too.
Getting a little fancy.
Chef.
Yeah. What about like on the entertainment side? What are you doing to like keep yourself entertained, or have you really just been like laying down and just chilling?
I've been thinking a lot. I've been like reading a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched seasons, bro. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like seasons. Like
What shows have you found?
I've been watching Westworld on HBO, bro.
You've been telling me about that for a while. Yeah?
Yeah, bro. Like, I started it like the day after quarantine.
Okay.
Or 2 days after quarantine. And I'm like, oh, let me check this. You know, I always do this now where I check out the first episode and see if it would be my vibe or not.
Mm-hmm.
If that first episode's not hitting, bro, I'm not gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that first episode was kind of hitting. I was like, bro, what is going on, bro? The next thing you know, you don't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, you don't watch the 4 or 5 episodes. It's 3 a.m. Yeah.
You're like, bro, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And last night I actually stayed up to like 5 a.m. watching. Dave Chappelle just dropped a new special on where he got the Mark Twain Award.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it. Was it funny?
Yeah, but it's not only funny, but it's like inspiring.
Yeah, it's more of like praising his career, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, man, Dave Chappelle, like, he's getting that. How much Netflix pay for that one?
Yeah, for real. And what's funny is that's just like an award ceremony, you know? Like he didn't, obviously, like there's a lot of work that goes into award ceremonies, but I guarantee it doesn't touch the amount of work it goes into writing an hour of jokes, you know?
Yeah.
So for him, it probably was pretty easy.
Yeah. Like, it was like, bro, it's kind of dope. And what else have I watched? Oh, I watched the X-Men movie, Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix?
Yeah.
Trash. Did you like it?
It was all right. It wasn't like
trash.
I wouldn't say it was trash. Like, it just wasn't like really like anything.
Yeah, that's the last X-Men movie that I think Fox made. That's the last movie that they can make, and Marvel has the rights now because Disney bought Fox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Disney bought Fox, so Marvel. Since Disney owns Marvel, now Marvel has access to everything that they sold to Fox all those years ago, which is funny.
You're playing different games, man.
Bro, Disney's messing around and becoming literally a monopoly, dog. Like, they own everything. It's over.
You're taking takeovers. I mean, like, yeah. Man, I wonder what I wonder what they're gonna do with X-Men now.
I mean, just in general, like Marvel really knows what they're doing, so I think that they're just gonna like revamp it. It sounds, from what I've been hearing, they're gonna reset the cast and start over. So,
you ever think that Marvel's gonna finesse, like, fuck around and end up Disney or somebody acquiring DC?
I mean, I'm not about to say no, right? Like, they have the money to do anything, so like maybe. I think it'd be interesting though. Doesn't Sony own DC? Am I wrong?
I think so. Yeah.
I know someone owns DC and does all the movies. I just don't remember who.
DC needs that Marvel touch, bro.
Yeah, they need help over there.
I'm not gonna hold anybody, but everything else is good.
Yeah, literally, Batman was it. Like, I'm pretty sure. Well, the Watchmen movie. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, that was good.
That was good. That was like the first one, I think. I think that was.
Yeah, I think that was the first one.
Yeah, because it was probably Spider-Man was first, like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That probably kicked everything off, and then I think Watchmen, and then maybe like the original X-Men with Hugh Jackman. which are classics.
Wait, so they technically does Fox own it? Well, do they technically buy? Oh, we gotta look this up.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Sony owns DC. I know, but that might not be right though, because Sony owns a couple Marvel licenses too.
Oh,
like Sony owns Spider-Man and maybe Deadpool or something like that. I don't remember. They own a few things.
Warner Bros.
WB owns DC.
Yeah, Warner Bros. Technically owns.
That explains why those movies are. Eh. Yeah, they need help, bro. They need help. I think we've talked about it before, but it's like levels.
It's funny because Warner Bros. Is AT&T, and so the article I see is AT&T ready to kill DC Comics.
Oh, AT&T owns Warner Brothers?
Yeah,
bro. It's everything. Like someone owns something. Like there's no just businesses anymore.
I think it's never been like that. I think that's the whole game, bro. It's just who can own the most.
Like someone owns something. There's like a business out there that owns literally everything. Yeah.
Nestle.
Yeah, right.
Go look at Jesse's list.
Yo, have you got to the Tiger King show? Have you got around to it?
Oh yeah, I saw all that. That's crazy.
Yeah, what'd you think? Carol Baskins definitely did it, bro.
No, she 100% did it, bro.
Yeah, like there's no doubt. There's no doubt.
Have you seen that TikTok of that dude with the remix?
Of the song? He made like the song about it? Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, I was dying.
Bro, talk about the timing because that show's blowing up right now, and now we got a tiger with coronavirus in New York. It's like, yo, there's so much going on right now.
Everything's funny because, like, even before coronavirus, how many videos did you see of people in China eating bats?
I never seen that.
You didn't see all that?
Nah, isn't that what people are saying it came from?
Bro, I kept seeing it on, like, Twitter, bro.
I've never seen that before. Oh. Like, cutting it up like knife and fork?
It's like biting into it, bro.
Oh, hell no.
So they're saying, like, bats are the reason why. Like, so how does... I don't know, bro. I feel like all this stuff is connected.
Yeah, we'll see, though. Like, I feel like eventually we're going to know what caused it, right? Like, eventually someone's going to figure it out, I assume. I mean, they're probably not worried about it right now. Like, they're probably worried about the cure. I hope.
Yeah.
But I feel like eventually we're going to know, like, someone did something with a bat or a squirrel and started this whole thing. I don't know. Let's cut to, you've been watching any of these IG lives that have been going on between artists and producers and everything?
See what? So you cut it out.
Have you been watching any of these IG lives between the producers and the rappers and everything that's going on?
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'll set it up real quick. So basically, since we're all bored, and these celebrities are too, basically what's going on is like rappers are going on IGLive together and doing like hit for hit, like going song for song.
You know who kicked it off?
No, I don't actually.
Timberland and Swiss Beats.
They were the first one?
Yeah, they're the first ones to be like, yo, let's start doing
like beat battles, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
That's funny because that's actually like the first one that I watched was that one.
Yep.
And then, so I'm trying to like think of all the ones I know of. I know Tory Lanez and French Montana went at it.
Tory Lanez said that big fat L.
We can talk about them individually. And then Swiss Beats and Timbaland went at each other.
Hit Boy and went at it.
Who?
Hit Boy.
And who else?
Bodada.
Okay.
Boy.
Okay.
That was fucking whatever he goes by.
Boy Wonder. Is that from OVO? Like Boy Wonder?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you say it? How'd you say it?
I don't know what I said, bro.
I think you said Boyada. I don't know what you said over there. Yeah. Hit Boy and Boy Wonder went at it. The Dream and oh man, I don't remember. That's the problem. There's so many people going at it. And then I watched Neo and Jonte, who truth be told, bro, I had no idea who this Jonte guy was. But as they were like going through the catalog, I was like, oh, this is a dope ass beat. Like, I was like, oh, this is dope. And then I watched Neo and Jonte, who I had no idea who this Jonte guy was. But as they were like going through the catalog, I was like, oh, this is a dope ass beat. Like, I was like, oh, this is dope. And then I watched Neo and Jonte, who I had no idea who this Jonte guy was. But as they were like going through the catalog,
Yeah.
Yo, this guy's behind like Bryson Tiller. He's behind like Rihanna, Beyonce. Like
Yeah.
all the songs that we were conceived to, bro.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
It's
Yeah, it was entertaining. Like the Swiss Beats and Timbaland one, that was fun for me because like I'm 23, so like I don't know all the hits. Like these dudes have been around forever, so like to hear the songs and like I'm familiar with the songs, but to hear actually who had made it, it was fun. It was a fun, like it's like a history lesson listening to some of these, you know.
yeah.
I had fun. Did you watch any of them like fully?
Yeah, bro. I watched a lot for you, bro.
Yeah.
Now they're all entertaining. They're all good.
Mm-hmm.
Drake went on. Was last night? Did Drake go on?
I didn't see him go at someone, but I saw him on IGLive with Joe Budden.
Oh yeah. So Joe Budden went live, and then like Drake was clowning his girl, which was hilarious. So, like he was like, I watched that one. That shit was funny.
I don't think it's fair for Drake to do one of these. He'd have to go against like Jay or Kanye. Like, you know, it just wouldn't be fair. I think 2 Chainz put a video up on Twitter about it. He was saying like people are telling him to challenge Drake, and he was like, no, like he was like, no, that doesn't make sense for me. But he challenged Meek, which I thought was actually a good matchup. 2 Chainz versus Meek. That actually might be fun.
Oh shit! Well, who can challenge Drake, bro? Beyonce.
Yeah, like people who would never do it, right? Like that's the only people that could challenge them. Right?
That's
like,
crazy.
Jay-Z's not gonna hop on IGLive. Beyonce's not gonna hop on IGLive. You know what I mean?
Drake's really up there, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
10 years of hits, dog. Like no one else that will actually do this sort of thing would do it. I think the only way that we could see Drake actually go at someone is if he went at one of the producers. You know? Like if Drake and Swiss Beats like went back to back, like then we're talking, you know.
You know what? Drake and Kanye need to like that would have
Settle
been
it. Settle it on IGLive.
Yeah, that would have been it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That would have been fun.
Hit.
That would have been fun, bro.
And because they also because Drake writes for people, so does Kanye. So then they'll also be playing like, I bet you didn't know I wrote this.
Mm-hmm. What would be sweet, yo, is like if camps would at each other. Like if OVO and TDE like had it like a challenge.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, like that there's a lot of moving parts involved in that, but that would be fun. That'd be a lot of fun.
We need TDE and Dreamville, bro.
Yeah, I don't think Dreamville has the body of work yet. I think it's too early. You know.
Really? Oh
yeah. I mean,
true.
like J. Cole's got like 4 projects, but like JID has 1, Earth Gang's got 2.
True.
You know? But
maybe if I had dropped that Cole and Kendrick project, man.
We've been waiting, bro. Yeah, no, it's fun. And so for anybody watching, go ahead, do yourself a favor. Try to watch the ones of people that you haven't heard of. Those are the ones that I recommend like you watch, and just because there's a lot of writers like this, the Jonte, I forget his last name. Someone will put it in the comments, but I didn't know who he was, but I knew all the songs that he was a part of. So it was cool to like see the genius behind some of these songs, you know?
Yeah.
It was fun.
And I also watched, I think it's Sean something. I want to say, I don't know, it's Witherspoon. And he did Against the Dream.
Oh, okay. That was the one I was thinking of.
Okay, yeah, okay. That one was weird to watch, bro.
Was that the dude with the buffs on or whatever, and he was just like, the camera was like right here, and
he kept licking his lips and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird.
And look at he was off some shit. Like, I'm like, bro. But yeah, he wrote hella Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
So he's good for life.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't realize the Dream was a part of so much. Like I know him for his pen, you know, like I know him for his ability, but I didn't know he was a part of so much.
Yeah, bro. He wrote a lot of shit.
Yeah. And also, like, on the same note, like, obviously I'm super familiar with Neo. I didn't know that he was out here writing a bunch of hits like that.
Yes, bro.
I didn't know. So that's why I'm saying, like, this was like a history lesson for me.
Yeah, and this kind of shift gears a lot. I've been watching Tory Lane's Quarantine Radio, whatever.
Yeah.
Boosie's Radio.
Yeah, Tory Lanez and Boosie been having the world going crazy.
I don't know how Boosie feels. I feel like Tory Lanez just took his idea.
Was Boosie doing it first?
Boosie's been doing that. Yeah.
Okay. It's funny, bro. I think it's.
If you guys told him to chill out.
It's making
I think
me
Instagram
like,
changed
yo,
their tone,
these.
though.
Say it again.
I think Instagram changed their tone though,
What do you mean?
because like they're like, chill out, bro. You can't be having like women be wild. And but then I think they saw all the people on their platform and they'd be on live. They're probably like, all right, but
Go ahead.
yeah,
Yeah.
that should be crazy.
It's funny to see because it's like it's making these celebrities like feel more human, right? Like they're bored like we are, so they're doing stuff like this, you know?
That just shows me like how crazy our generation is, bro, or people like in this era.
What do you mean?
Women are really twerking online, bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when my kids ask me like what happened during COVID-19, like I have to mention that.
Yeah.
There's a guy in Tory Lanez, right? And there's a thing called live TV, like on live, IGLive, and it was like a streaming thing, and women were just wilding out
For some comments.
for some comments, bro.
Yeah. Life's funny, bro. Life's funny. It's funny what people do when they're bored, you know? So I think it's been like 2 weeks since PARTYNEXTDOOR dropped his album, PARTYMOBILE, whatever. Shall we just get right into it?
Just get into it.
All right. I wanted to wait because I feel like, I mean, obviously this is like an awaited album. We've been waiting for this for a while. And I wanted to like really let it settle before I gave like my full opinion on it, you know. It's on my list of like favorite albums of the year so far. I'm actually loving it. Like there's a few songs that I feel like production wise could have used I guess like I'll say like a little bit more creativity. Almost like they were playing it a little safe. One thing I feel like with Party's music is it seems as if he's almost more creative when he's writing for other people than he is with his own music. Like it almost seems like he plays it safe on his albums and then gets creative on other artists' projects. That's just kind of like how I felt. But at the same time, like I'm not complaining that he played it safe because I really enjoy this album. Like I'll pull up the track list real quick. There's a couple songs on here that like I've been like even to this day, even though it's been out for like 2 weeks, I've been still on repeat. Like Trauma, Showing You, even the track with Drake, like when it came out as a single, I wasn't really big on it.
Yeah.
But it sounds so good in the context of the album for me. You know. The track with Rihanna is crazy. I love when Rihanna hops on like anything from Party. I know they work together a lot. You know. No, it's good. Like I said, I feel like the production could have in some instances could have used like a little bit more attention maybe. But no, I think this is perfect, bro. I really like it's not perfect. I don't know why I said that. But I love it. I love the album.
Me on the hand, bro.
Nah?
Not rocking with it. My only song that I like off the whole thing was Loyal. That's it.
Really?
Yep.
You didn't even like the Rihanna track?
It was all right.
Wow.
All jokes aside, but just to make the joke, like, you know, when they say that Party gives like Drake all the hits and he keeps the duds.
He keeps the duds.
It's like, no, seriously, it seemed like he dropped like all the songs he put on that project were like I don't know, maybe for me, like I liked Loyal when it dropped, so I was expecting like a Persian runs on this, like, you know, and I'm like, bro, what? So personally, like I don't like any song, and I played it again last night. Still don't like it.
Really? Like you don't like any of it?
Nah, I like Loyal. That's about it.
Wow, that's crazy. So do you feel the same way when I was saying, like he just doesn't really take any risks, or it didn't seem like he did? Like is that something?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like he didn't take. He definitely felt like he didn't take any risks, bro. Like it kind of felt like he was just
playing it safe
or like doing whatever he was doing. But I don't know. But I was really rocking with it, bro. Like it's not like horrible where you can't listen to it, but like I definitely like didn't connect or didn't like really any of the songs on there. It definitely felt like he just like I don't know. Like I do like to your point about like he writes better for other people. He might like have dropped a lot of new sounds and other people are going to innovate off it, you know? that could be like his role. Like his role is like, I'm gonna drop experimental music. I'm not trying to do the easy song. I'm trying to do songs that are different to like push like my genre forward, and that could be his take, and that makes a lot of sense. Why like I might not like it right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But go back 2 years from now, he might actually be right where like, R&B is at, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like overall, yeah, I wasn't really messing with it. I don't know why.
Wow.
And I'm a PARTYNEXTDOOR fan, bro. So
Yeah.
like,
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just like the difference.
Bro. Like,
What do you say?
On, bro. He has a lot of hits, bro. Like, those you gave me, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't. I mean, I think Loyal is gonna do its thing, but I don't think any of these songs are really gonna last like forever.
Yeah.
But like when I went through those list of songs I really like, those are like really in my playlist right now. Like I'm really listening to these songs a lot. Like Trauma, I think Trauma's big. I could see Trauma kind of doing his thing. But yeah, I mean, like at the moment, granted, there's only like 6 albums on my top 10 at the moment, but like I'm liking it because it's been on repeat for me. So I don't really know what it is. Like maybe the fact that he played it so safe, it's almost so easy to digest that I'm just into it, right? Like it's good background music. Maybe I'm not sure what it is, but something about it. I'm into it.
Yeah, I get it. It's that L for me.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just like Loyal is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really the only track that you're keeping off the album?
Yeah, it's the only track to keep off the album for real.
Let me look at it again. So, like I said, Trauma. I like Trauma a lot. Showing You, I like that a lot.
There's another
Loyal featuring Drake, I like a lot. I like the Rihanna joint. And then Savage Anthem, the closer. I forgot about that song. I love that song.
That might be the other song where like I could listen to was Savage. I gotta like play
the closer.
I think I can listen to that track for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think final thoughts, man. I enjoyed it. Like I don't think, like I said, I don't think there's anything really like pushing. I don't think that a whole lot of like new sounds are coming out of it, but I enjoyed it. It's a good album. I enjoyed it.
I'm trying to find it.
Are you listening to that song?
Yeah, like Leave It is like catchy, but for me, like I think it's I can listen to Split Decision too. So Loyal and Split Decision are only 2 songs I can probably listen to on that whole project.
So just overall dud for you in the end?
Yeah. But I believe that he gave Drake at least 5 hits.
Yeah, people would say that a while. DJ Academics calls it the OVO sweatshop. Everybody just in there working. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess Party, if you're listening, I like the sound that you have. I wish that you were a little bit more experimental on this album, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I enjoy it. I think a lot of people put too much pressure on artists to like constantly push the envelope, but I don't know. I mean, to me, there's really nothing wrong with just like releasing an album of what sounds right now.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you do it for 3 albums in a row, I'm going to get bored. But Party's not really that type of artist to have the same sound from project to project. So,
Keep pushing Party, bro.
Yeah, keep going.
Because she want to listen to the Party, you feel me?
While we're in the OVO camp, you want to talk about the Toosie slide? The hottest new TikTok dance in the city?
That's hilarious. They were really pushing that, bro.
Of course they are.
Like,
I think, I think we both kind of had the same agreement on the first listen. First listen, I very quickly realized, like, this isn't really a track that you're going to be listening to, but it is a track that when you hear, you're going to know what to do, right? Like, the dance is easy, at least, for people, if you know a little rhythm, like, it's easy for you. The song's easy, like it's catchy. I think it's gonna do exactly what they wanted it to do, which is to make the wedding playlist.
What's crazy when I first heard it, I was not rocking with it. I was like, I don't know, I like it. Mm-hmm. And then like I listened to it 3 more times, and then I remember waking up and it was stuck in my head.
Oh yeah. This song's for sure stuck in my head all the time. Yeah.
It's like catchy, bro.
Yeah.
But I feel like the dance is funny. Like people are like low key fucking it up, and I think that's like what's like almost works in a way. You know what I'm saying?
It's because of the dance, or what do you mean?
Like I feel like if they actually figured out like how to make the dance a little bit better, because people really do get confused. You like watch the TikToks and dancing, like people be like what are they doing? You know?
Yeah.
And then it's like right foot up, left foot slide, right?
Yeah.
I tell you slid, yeah, bring your foot so back so fast so you can like right foot up, back again. You know what I'm saying? No, but it's cool to like to watch everyone like push it. I saw Spotify make an ad about it. Like people were like, I think they need Drake. They need them views, bro. Like
yeah, it. Like I said, bro. I think this song's gonna do exactly what they wanted it to do, which is we want to be number one song on the radio. We want to make everybody's wedding playlist. And when the world opens back up, this is the first song you're gonna hear at the bar. You know what I mean? Because imagine like, yo, we're all practicing this dance for like 2 months. And then the first social gathering we get to, this is the song that comes on. Everybody gonna be,
and we'll all be doing that, like right foot
yeah, yeah. Like I really don't like. This song isn't gonna really be something that people like listen to.
Yeah.
But like when you hear it, you're gonna know what to do. And I think that was like the point of the song.
Let's not forget over the last few months, he's been giving us hits. Chicago Freestyle.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not a bad song. Like, it's a good song, right? But it's so simple that like you're not gonna listen to it.
Like honestly, like I don't know how he does it, bro. Well, yeah, at first I was like, all that hate about him having people write for him and shit. I'm like, you all this haters, bro. Like, he's the GOAT and stuff. And I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro. Like,
you think he's got a little under the table help still?
Like, he's never really dropped a whack song, bro. There might be songs you don't like, but like you can be like, I don't know.
No, I mean, like I think Drake is the Michael Jordan of the rap game at the moment, and he's been that way for a while, right? Like, I mean, we talk about it all the time. Drake hops on your song, that's his song now. You know what I mean?
It's his song.
Yeah.
The way off it. I saw an interview with Universal CEO, and they said anything Drake wants, he gets. He has no budget. So,
I want to know like how long that took for him to get that. Like, how early on did they recognize? Probably as soon as he started the label, I'd imagine.
I would guess after nothing was the same.
That's early. That's like 2013, right? 2013?
Yeah. I think that's when he got a big budget. And I think that's when they started realizing that, like, he's a hit factor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's special, man. So, final thoughts on the track? Do you hold, like, the same opinion when I say, like, this isn't really a song that people are going to listen to like that?
Yeah, I agree. That's for weddings. That's for, like...
Yeah. It's the event song. Like, if you're in your car listening to this in 2 months, I'm gonna judge you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the only thing. Like, you think about Drake's catalog, it's the only thing he's missing, right?
It's the dance hit.
Yeah.
And talk about like the move. For those that don't know, Toosie is he's an Instagram dancer. Well, he's a dancer who has a lot of popularity on Instagram and YouTube. So like, I think it's a good move to name it after the guy. And I'm sure like he came up with the dance, I'm sure. And then because you're kind of like pushing it naturally with that, like the dancer's going to push the song, obviously. It's just, I don't know. It's a good move. It's overall good move. Like this was a good strategy. And to drop it right now when we don't have anything else to do besides dance at the crib, it's a good move. Overall. 10 out of 10. Good move.
Will you be making a dance video or what?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I might mess around and try it. I actually don't think I've done it. Like I've done it in like the mirror, but I haven't like set up the camera and done it.
I tried it yesterday.
Like on camera?
Yeah.
How'd it look? Did it look fly?
Low-key, I killed it. I was going too old for it.
Hey, bro, we got 2 months to practice. We got 2 months. Because you know that's the first song that's at every bar. You know, that's the first song.
And I used to know like those funny memes of like Drake think he's slick and it's like a girl laying down. You see that one?
Nah.
She's like laying down and she was like right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide.
Hey, that's funny.
People are hilarious, man. That's one thing our generation go down as is the funniest generation of all time.
We got some clowns, bro.
No, but think about COVID-19, bro. People straight up making memes, bro. Like, still.
About COVID-19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are hilarious. People are like, oh, I'm going to go in the store and drink. And put it back.
Oh, you've been seeing that too?
Yeah.
Bro, I hate it. Like, that's like the ice cream thing that people were doing a while back. I don't like seeing that stuff. But I get it.
For clout, bro, for Instagram likes.
Yeah.
Super.
You remember what's that dude's name? Boonk Gang? Remember
Yeah,
Boonk
bro.
Gang? Yeah. I feel like he was like the first guy. He was like the one who started this whole thing.
He cleaned up his life, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
What do you mean?
Like he stopped wilding out. He got off drugs.
What? He turned his life around?
Yeah, I saw like a video of him like doing construction work, bro.
What? So he must have gone broke. Damn. Shout out Boonk Gang.
He only gets money if he does something stupid.
True. Yeah, he had a hard gig to run with, bro. Wilding out for money. That's dangerous. Yeah. Anything else? I mean, obviously there's not like a whole lot going on in the world, but UFC, there's fights for the UFC next weekend. At least at this present moment. We'll see if it continues.
So Dana is wild. That dude is crazy.
Dude is crazy. He said he's not disclosing the location, but it's in America. So somehow he pulled it. I don't know. But he's not disclosing the location. Even the fighters don't know where they're fighting. I was watching an interview with him today. And for international fights, he's buying an island and building a venue on the island so that the international fighters can still fight. It's crazy, bro. It's literally crazy.
Yeah, he's not giving up.
No, they said they canceled like the past 3 weeks of events. And he said after next weekend's event, he said the UFC is going to be back on a normal schedule. So like every week there's going to be fights, which is crazy. Like I have no idea how it doesn't even make sense. Like how is America on board with this? Like how has there not been protests? I have no idea. But shout out to Dana White, bro.
He's bored, bro. I'm trying to watch a fight.
Yeah, me too. I guarantee. And it's on ESPN, so everyone's going to be tuning in. This might be the biggest UFC card of all time. We'll see.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, like he's wild, bro. Like an island, bro. I saw that, bro. An island. An
island.
That's on some other shit. Like, you're going to fly in on an island. I have to stay there. We quarantine there. And we're going to do like quarantine matches. Like, who's fighting for $3 million?
I don't know. It's just like logistically doesn't make sense to me. Say what?
You better be paying people a lot of money for this, too.
I don't know. I mean, the UFC has a bad rap for not really being the most generous with the paydays. But, I mean, maybe because there's a little bit more risk. I have no idea.
Yeah, the business model is like weird. I saw an old interview with Tito Ortiz, and he said that like his last Chuck or his first or second Chuck fight grossed $90 million.
They grossed?
Yeah, like, $90 million just off pay-per-view, and they paid him $1.8 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Even that sounds high to me. Like most people don't get paydays like that. Like I'm trying to think. Amanda Nunes, who's the UFC women's. What is she? I think she's like the strawweight. I don't know. She's one of the champions. She's like the best women's fighter of all time.
Yeah.
She only gets like $500,000 to show and then $500,000 to win. It's just crazy. Like the business doesn't really make sense.
You gotta run your camp. He was talking about like, yo, you still have to pay for your camp you ran for 3 months.
Coaches, food, everything. Family, you got to pay for it. Like, I don't know, bro. But as a UFC fan, I'm very happy to have some entertainment next weekend. I don't know how they pulled it off. I don't know if, we're recording this. What's the date today? I don't even know. It's not pulling up. The 7th. So we're 11 days away. I don't know if it's actually going to happen. But if it happens, I'll be watching. I promise you that. Promise.
I'm watching too.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're going to do about basketball.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Because, I don't think it's fair.
April. Say what?
LeBron. He was about to win the chip this year.
Yeah, it sucks. And I was also looking at the trajectory of him passing Kareem for most points ever.
Yeah.
And having half a season and the playoffs gone, bro, that's gonna affect his chances of getting there.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know if that's a goal of his, but if it is, it was really it's within reach if he wants to go for it. I don't know what the NBA is gonna do. I think one thing that Dana, the UFC's president, one of the things that he was talking about was someone's got to be first, right? Someone's got to be the first one to start up again. So he thinks that by the UFC starting, most of the other leagues and stuff are kind of going to follow suit. We'll see, though. I think combat sports, it's different because it's 1-on-1. But you're talking about basketball is 10-on-10 or 5-on-5. 5-on-5, but there's 14 people out there,
The fact that people already got immense travel, the fact that a couple of people already got tested for it.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Obviously the being an NBA fan, I don't want the season to be done, but I feel like that's honestly the only option they have.
Definitely need to pick up where we left off.
I don't think that they can do that. I think the one of two options is cancel the season or just, hey, we're in the playoffs.
So who gets in the playoffs? Who doesn't get in the playoffs?
I think the only way to do it is top 8 of both sides. I think that's the only way to do it.
How many more games left in the season?
Well, All-Star break was first week of February, and the season stopped in March. So there's still 2 months left of games, or maybe a month and a half of games.
Yeah, they should probably do the top 8 and then 4 teams go at it for
a wild card kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. It doesn't. If the rule is that you have to keep under 5 or under 5 people or whatever the government's saying, there's actually no way that you can have a basketball game. There's actually no way.
Facts.
It's different for the UFC because you can be under 5 if you pull some strings, but you can't because it's 5-on-5. Unless, what would be hilarious is if they just did 1-on-1 for the whole tournament. Yo, put your best player out here. We're gonna do a 1-on-1 tournament. That would be crazy.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Be crazy.
1-on-1 at a time. Is it full court 1-on-1 or just half court?
No. Yeah, half court. Make it take it 21. That'd be crazy. That'd be so much fun to watch.
They do 4 quarters, and you can sub people in.
Oh.
So the whole team is
you do 4 quarters of 1-on-1s, and
1-on-1.
So your top 4 players
go play.
That'd be amazing to watch.
And then we got to see who's low key good or not.
Yeah, I mean, 1-on-1s is different, but if all went well, we'd have LeBron versus Giannis 1v1 for an NBA championship, which would be crazy. And LeBron versus Kawhi 1-on-1, which would be crazy.
1-on-1, bro. We'll see, bro.
We got to pitch that idea. We got to pitch that.
How about 1-on-1, dude?
Just 1-on-1.
We'll see, bro.
That'd be fun. Because we've never really seen that. During the summer camps and stuff, you'll see 1v1 clips or 1-on-1 clips. But you never see 2 people actually play to 21, 2 NBA players play to 21. You never see that. So it'd be fun to watch. Yeah.
That would be crazy. That'd be crazy to see. Is it make it take it or make it give it?
It's got to be make it take it, bro. Street rules. It's make it take it. 21. Call your own fouls. Yeah, bro. Call your own fouls would be fun too because we get to see who's soft or not.
Yeah.
We get to see if LeBron really flops.
That'd be so cool to watch, bro.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Did you know that ESPN's doing horse over Instagram or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're getting like the top NBA players to play horse over Instagram, which would actually that'd be fun to watch too. I'd be into that.
Man, these are dope.
Yeah, we'll find some entertainment. Like, you know, the music games already found like their way to entertain. I think, you know, the NBA, they're doing like a 2K tournament, a lot of the NBA players. So, I mean, it's only a matter of time for everything else follows suit and everyone's doing something, you know. Like LeBron's doing like a podcast right now. Like everyone's kind of finding ways to entertain people.
Sick, bro. I'm ready for this, man.
It's cool, man. I mean, you know, I think there's a lot of people out there that are like complaining that this is a bad time, but I'm sitting here like, hey, we're getting some cool things out of this that we never would have got otherwise.
Never would have got otherwise.
Yeah. But all right, is that everything?
That's everything.
All right. I don't think we got anything else to touch on. Appreciate y'all listening. I know this is our first, we didn't even talk about it, but this is our first virtual episode. This will be what we do moving forward, just trying to do our part to stay quarantined and isolated and all that. Yeah. So we're figuring out mics, so we're going to upgrade the quality a little bit over the next episode. Stay tuned. Since we are virtual now, we should get some cool guests coming on because we have some connections in other cities. So we'll keep the good content coming, as always. Also, if you guys have any guest ideas, since we are virtual, we can really reach out to anybody. So any particular industry or someone specific that y'all want to hear from, just let us know. And we'll do our thing. Yeah. So episode 43. Appreciate y'all listening. Peace.